Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Going for it all. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Vikings have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Let's go. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. Awkward looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
And they go with the RPO there in the hopes of making something happen after the catch. So often you can kind of run your receiver through those voided zones and come out the backside. I just didn't love the timing. I think he got to just let that play develop a little bit longer and not be in such a hurry.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 27.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
To kick off for the Vikings.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
That's good.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Back complete to Swift. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 14
They get
yards.
14 on that hookup. First down, Chicago.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And caught left side by Odunze. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Blake Cashman. He's in there for the a sack. It's his third of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
It's a gain of 14.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
In motion, it's Odunze. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. This ball is batted away. That's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore.
It leads to second and 10.
It's second down. Try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's a third down and 4.
What is that?
Williams to the air once more. Rolling right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
On first down, it's Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down by Fabian Moreau. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 9-yard line.
They'll work now on second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
That's good.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. In motion, it's Odunze. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold it ready. Let's get out of here with a win.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Again, it's Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He was brought down by
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down, Chicago.
To throw is Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
Williams pass.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. From up and down, just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 14
Give him
yards.
14 on that play. One play, one first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hockenson. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 17 yards.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check go.
there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And he's going to be taken down. It'll be a short pickup. A lot of work going into a short gain, but at least it is a positive one.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Switch. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. 60. 18. Battle. 18. Battle.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he will not quite get to the markers. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And he gets back to Harvey. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. To the air once more is McCarthy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let it up. Check. Vegas. Yeah. Punch scores.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. We'll swing this out to Swift. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good.
Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Vegas. Yes.
Here's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Andrew Van Ginkel in there for the sack. His 4th on the year. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. In motion, it's Odunze. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Throwing on second down. Williams. Over the middle. He's got Burton. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
To kick off for Chicago.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone.
The Vikings
touchback,
take over first
and the ball's coming
10
out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Trap 60. Go! 19.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Second and 10.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Panther 60. Follow 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
41-yard line.
Hold it ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Here's a designed run. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Duvernay on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He's got Loveland, 3 left side. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Bears.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Here we go. Touchdown. Vegas, Vegas.
In motion, it's Odunze. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
In motion, it's Odunze. He'll try to run for it. It's Swift. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
On the jump.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Bears will take over here as they get up to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
What is going on? Vegas, Vegas.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound.
The ball comes out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And the Bears.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Williams. Complete to Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Williams to throw on second down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jonathan Allen in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Vegas!
3rd and long. Here's Williams on the run to the right. And that'll be a gain of 9, but nowhere close to the markers. It'll bring up a 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
Vikings 14.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
70 Lion. 70, tracking 60, 19, lock, trap 60.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. This one caught by Felton. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
A 7-yard gain.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And nice spin move there. Nearly got him free, but it'll wind up only with a gain of about 3.
Gain of 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Let's go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
First and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Montez Sweat brought him down. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Escaping to his left. To the goal line and in. Nicole Hartman. Touchdown, Vikings. His 4th TD grab of the season. Ricker now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Bears 17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Duvernay on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. On the move left. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had a reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Forced to his right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
In motion, it's Odunze. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He gets this complete to Burton. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Williams to the air once more. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score! DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears 24, Vikings 21.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. They'll run here. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Here's Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Woo! That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This to force overtime. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
A 36-yard attempt.
This one is good.
That ties the game, 24-24.
So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Plus, to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds. But there is a flag down, and we may erase that one. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 21
The challenge
yards.
of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready up.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Joe. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
33.
A huge play there in overtime. 33 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard
Really
line.
nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up 1st and goal.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It's a loss of
Anytime
1.
you decide to
Brings
give the
up
ball
2nd
to
and
someone
goal
other than the
at
running back on the
Bears'
ground, Mike, of
10-yard
course
line.
you're trying to catch the defense off guard. You're definitely not intending to lose yardage. That was the case here. Defense was all over it. Great job.
To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
What is that?
Now a first throw here in overtime. In trouble, and down he goes.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. In motion, it's Odunze. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. So a win here for the Vikings. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT.